Hey everybody, so I moved up to beautiful Fostoria, Ohio. This is the first train I've captured on camera. I've been here about half an hour, just long enough to miss 3 trains while I was getting lunch. And of course I'm looking into the sun, so I hope this is a decent video. Can't see it very well. There's another eastbound on the other side of the tank car right there, led by 1932. Hey, Seaboard Heritage Unit, what do you know? That's 2 heritage units today. Woo! I think I heard him say IO10. I don't know. I don't know my CSX symbols very well. I'm trying to save some space on the phone, so I'm gonna go ahead and stop this little segment right here. All right, so this is another train coming around the curve on the from the B&O to the C&O. A few years ago, maybe 5 or 6, CSX has come around this very safe curve and dropped about 11 cars on the ground because they blocked it instead of building the train to get over the road. Somebody got a loose rod or something, didn't they? At least that's what it sounds like to me. Couple of big AC motors. To make a quick comment. See how close these cars are together? The engineers got all the slack run in so we can control the train a lot better going around this curve. When I was a conductor, my engineers absolutely hated having all these auto racks on the end of a train. Each one has about 4 foot of slack action, so I mean that's on each end. So 8 feet of slack per car, that's ridiculous, that's a lot. I've never seen that car before. SFLC? Yeah. Anybody know what that is? SFLC? Drop a comment. Well, I've lost track of how many trains I've seen today, but this is another directionally southbound train coming off the C&O. And I think they might be going south towards Columbus, which is timetable east for CSX. And just because there's one engine on there, don't mean it's going to be a short one. Very flat up here. Tricked me. Going east on the B&O. They had a train a little while ago that had the consist was messed up. Everything behind car 46 was actually up one place. Dispatcher was asking where the DP motor was because on the paperwork he had, it did not match the actual DP location on the train. Doesn't instill any confidence in CSX with it. But that happened quite often with NS. We'd go by a scanner, it would check all the cars, and I'd get a call from OCS. OCS was OCS? whatever, our operations center in Atlanta would call me, and I'd have to adjust my my consist manually, and that sucked. There's a lot of writing, changing the numbers. A lot of times it was so off, it was so bad that we'd go by Pomona Tower and I'd get new paperwork handed up to me. I'm gonna save some space, cut this off, and bring you back for the rear. Alright, and there's like 70 of these freaking auto racks on there. They're all loads. And once again, you can see that the engineer's got all his slack in. And must be a pretty good engineer, because I would have thought he'd been pulling by now. And that slack would be coming out. But kudos to that guy. Maybe after they dropped all those cars on the ground here, they came up with some operational changes or something. But I don't know. We'll see. I'll see you at the next one. Alright, so second to last chapter of this Fostoria trip. This is the LENW, the Lake Erie and Western Depot, that still sits here. I believe this is a historical marker. I could be wrong about that, but if not, it should be. Tracks came right through where I'm standing. I don't remember when it was abandoned, but this part was abandoned probably in the 60s or the 80s. In between there, sometime after the NW takeover. Yeah. See if I can get a little shot from this way. The only thing about coming to Fostoria is the lighting is horrible for every single thing that you take a picture of or take a video of. That's pretty cool. There's you a little bit of information on this area. Check them out, come here and take a look for yourself. I don't know if anybody's in there or what. I don't know. Now, the next, you want to stick around. The next part is awesome. Trust me, stick around. So, I'll tell you what, I just had an emotional experience. This right here, this little pile of rock, this is the location of the New York Central Jackson Street Tower. Jackson Street Tower was the home of the very first centralized traffic control system used in the United States, between Stanley Yard and I think it was Berwick, Ohio, about 40 miles. Last time I was here, which was about 8 years ago, the tower was still standing and it was right here. And on the maps and on the satellite photos, it's still here, but it obviously is not. And I literally followed the little blue dot on my map and I stood right on top of where the tower used to be. So back in the day, 1927, General Railway Supply built the first centralized traffic control system in America, and it was housed here at Jackson Street Tower on New York Central's line, which used to be Toledo and Ohio Central, and later the Penn Central. And if they ran so many trains that they needed CTC, and they still ran, I think, 30 trains a day in the Penn Central days, because I've watched some videos and it was non-stop action. And now it's gone, so I'm gonna have to do a little research and find out what happened. And that is heartbreaking. Hopefully it got saved and moved someplace, but I got a feeling that it did not. But I'm gonna wrap it up here. If you like this little video about Fostoria, check out some of the websites and some of the social media stuff that is associated with Fostoria Rail Park. Drop them a donation. If you like this video, hit that like button, that thumbs up, hit that notification if you want. I'll be posting randomly for the next week or so. And comment, and of course subscribe. Thanks a lot for watching. I appreciate you.